we got trouble right here in River City. Well, not trouble, but we do have trivia. Hey gang, this is episode 178 of the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy Trivia Podcast. I'm your host, Brian Rollins, and this week we're right in the heartland of America with Iowa trivia. Like we do every week, we've got 3 rounds of 10 questions each. A dorky round, a geeky round, and a nerdy round. If you want a scorecard or to see some rules on how to play, especially if you're playing against others, you can visit the show's website, dorkygeekynerdy.com. That covers the basics for now, so let's get into the trivia. The Dorky Round. Number 1. What musical, set in Iowa, features the quick-talking musical instrument salesman Harold Hill? The Music Man. Number 2. What is the capital of Iowa? Des Moines. Number 3. Iowa became part of the United States in what massive land acquisition in 1803? The Louisiana Purchase. Number 4. Born in Winterset, Iowa, what prolific film star would often be referred to as the Duke? John Wayne. Number 5. What Iowan made his film debut in Back to the Future 2, but would be immortalized for his portrayal of Frodo Baggins? Elijah Wood. Number 6. The east and west borders of Iowa are formed by what 2 rivers? The Missouri and the Mississippi. Number 7. Who hosted The Tonight Show from 1962 to 1992? Johnny Carson from Corning, Iowa. Number 8. Iowa is the leading producer of what crop? It's the dorky round, guys. Don't overthink it. It's corn. Number 9. Iowa has the largest number of what livestock animals in the U.S.? Pigs. There are almost 25 times more pigs than people in Iowa. Number 10. What state borders Iowa to the north? Minnesota. The Geeky Round. Number 1. Des Moines is the largest city in Iowa. What is the second largest? Cedar Rapids. Number 2. The deaths of Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and The Big Bopper near Clear Lake inspired what Don McLean song? American Pie, aka The Day the Music Died. Number 3. What 2009 sci-fi film featured a scene in Iowa with a troubled youth and the untimely end of a 1965 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray. Star Trek. Number 4. Set in Iowa, what 1989 Kevin Costner film was adapted from the novel Shoeless Joe? Field of Dreams. Number 5. What state borders Iowa to the south? Missouri. Number 6. What actor from Iowa starred in That 70s Show and created and produced the show Punk'd? Ashton Kutcher. Number 7. Which side did Iowa support during the U.S. Civil War? The Union. While no battles were fought there, the state did send over 75,000 troops to fight in the war, along with food and supplies. Number 8. What actress from Iowa starred as Phyllis Lindstrom in 2 TV series, as well as Frau Blücher in Young Frankenstein? Cloris Leachman. Number 9. Born in Iowa, what Star Trek Deep Space Nine actress married Adam Nimoy in 2018? Terry Farrell. Number 10. What painting by Grant Wood has been spoofed dozens of times, complete with overalls and a pitchfork? American Gothic. The Nerdy Round. Number 1. Robert James Waller wrote what 1992 novella about an Italian war bride and her affair with a photographer? The Bridges of Madison County. Number 2. Set in Iowa, what 1993 film starred Johnny Depp and a young Leonardo DiCaprio? What's Eating Gilbert Grape? Number 3. What 2 states border Iowa to the east? Wisconsin and Illinois. Number 4. Iowa has produced 1 president. Which one? Herbert Hoover, born in West Branch in 1874. He was also the first president born west of the Mississippi. Number 5. Born in Denison, what actress won an Academy Award for From Here to Eternity and starred on her own self-titled show from 1958 to 1966? Donna Reed. Number 6. Though the fictional Captain Kirk is from Iowa, what Star Trek actor who plays a captain is actually from Iowa? Kate Mulgrew. She was born in Dubuque, Iowa. Number 7. What science fiction author was the first to win the Hugo Award for Best Novel in 3 consecutive years, from 2015 to 2017? N.K. Jemisin, from Iowa City, Iowa. Number 8. What Iowan astronaut made history by being the first female commander of the International Space Station and holds the record for most days in space of any human? Peggy Whitson. She has spent a total of 665 days in space. That's 131 days more than the guy in second place. Number 9. What is the official state nickname of Iowa? It's the Hawkeye State. Number 10. Iowa 80 is the world's largest what? Truck stop. And we're done with Iowa. Want more trivia? Well, here you go. Iowa became a state in 1846, making it the 19th state. In population, Iowa ranks 31st in population and 26th in physical size. Iowa is 3rd in energy produced by wind, but it's 1st if you're calculating it per capita. If you're a fan of the red delicious apple, you can thank growers in Peru, Iowa for creating it. There are more golf courses per capita in Iowa than any other state. Where are my Iowans at? Send me a shout out and let me know what's great about your state. We'll be back here next week with another 30 trivia questions. Speaking of which, here's a hint about next week's show. What state is named after the first governor of the Virginia colony? Here's a deep dive for my history nerds. You'll find out the answer next Wednesday. I hope to see you back here. This has been episode 178 of the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy Trivia Podcast. Our theme music has been by Jason Shaw at Audionautics.com. I'm your host, Brian Rollins. You can find me and the audiobooks I narrate at thevoicesinmyhead.com. And as always, thank you for listening.